The Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, SICKDOE and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's SICKDOE and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's SICKDOE and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Pause. I'm back. Nigga, SICKDOE and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making SICKDOE and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place. And now you'll chase the
Wall Street.
Wall Street. I don't know. It's SICKDOE and Crypto.
Don't flip, yo.
Everybody buy it. Goes up really high.
What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in Crypto. You hit the like, you hit the subscribe. We go on a ride. We're going to the moon. And yes, we're going soon. Every day you hit the like. Every day you hit the subscribe button. If you are not subscribed, you share with a friend, and we talk about crypto. We farm, and what's up, Green Tools? Good morning. Good morning, Gary. We have some people in the house. What's going on this morning? Talk about 3 reasons why to buy Cardano. What's going on with some of the coins we've been talking about. Definitely why this is a bullish stage. Why I'm excited, and you're invited. I love this. The Motley Fool who created this, and damn, are they fools. I'll get to that in a minute. Cardano should benefit from the development of dApps, and yes, I do agree. I do follow Charles Hoskinson. If you do not, please, once again, remember, hit that like and hit that subscribe. This is a very important video I watched. This gentleman is a genius. He's going to take me to the promised land, and I will help get you there as well. So real quick, listen up.
And yellow sidechains activated in that first half, and people will begin deploying and building there to be turned on and integrated in the mainnet in the second half of the year. So somewhere in that time horizon next year, Mithril and Hydra as well as pipelining and
Hydra
endorsers. So those things combine together, and they create a very vibrant ecosystem.
Create a very vibrant ecosystem. And you can watch this if you want. It was a 10-second video. I just wanted you to hear that. There's going to be something coming down, and we're going to talk about the Hydra system that's going to exist here. The story has just started. It makes sense. I love this little article they made. Cardano launched in 2017. Not a lot of people are understanding of this. It's still fairly new. This is a major event because dApps offer real-world utility in areas from finance to gaming. We already talked about the gaming atmosphere. We talked about what the dApps is, right? Decentralized applications. Well, right now, more than 900 scripts of the dApps exist on Cardano. So it's really exciting. If you pay attention now, the second reason, it's getting faster. Good morning, Sean and TJ. It's getting even faster. Now, one problem with cryptocurrency is Charles Hoskinson admits, and I was listening to him and I loved it. None of this is financial advice. So you do your own research, and as we're doing some research real quick before we do live TA, one problem with the cryptocurrency transactions has been speed. So Ethereum currently processes about 30 transactions per second, although we know 250 for Cardano. But wait a minute, won't Ethereum upgrade crush Cardano? Because if you paid attention in here, they're talking about Ethereum being able to have an upgrade to a lot more, faster than anything in the world. But Cardano 2 is also working on getting even faster. Through its Hydro Layer 2 system, Cardano eventually should be able to handle 1 million transactions per second. So I'm not really sure if you're checking these things out or paying attention, but by using the off-chain heads for certain transactions, the Hydra launch is expecting at some point next year. Well, if you watched the video and what he was saying, they're talking about launching this thing in 2 weeks. So if you understand what's going on, Cardano is going into 2022 with its junk out. And if you ever heard that terminology, it's going to rock out when it's cock out. Well, that's exactly what Cardano's about to do. Well, it's a well thought out development. We don't have to go into it, but understand that Charles Hoskinson, this is his second coin. This is not his first coin he ever invented. This is not his first hurrah, right? We talked about Bitcoinami. We're going to get involved in the Bitcoinami and talk about this little check mark I put. Why that's important, why we established some support on the 4-hourly candles. We'll definitely get into that on Bitcoinami 100%. This is TradingView. Another thing, obviously, we're going to break down Cardano. Why Cardano now? This is a little bit of a Cardano video. Why Cardano is up 20% in the last 7 days. And if you pay attention, why nothing else really is making a big stink, perhaps going down. So definitely something to pay attention to. Definitely an eye-opener. Polkadot doing the same type of thing. Definitely pay attention to mention as Avalanche is following the downward slope. But Shiba Inu coming back, trying to make a pull-up. Also, look at the top 3 here coming into the top 15. The final 3. Polygon, Matic, and Crypto.com. 3 of my favorites here. I do like these 3. If I were to pick the best 2 of the 3, I'm sorry, your gains are biggest in Shiba Inu. But my biggest, what do I want to say, my Gucci products, my blue chip collars is going to be Crypto.com and Polygon Matic. So I have to help you understand some of the shit coins are called shit coins for a reason. You hit the like, you hit the subscribe, and we go over this stuff every day. Now, here the other day, we talked about a bullish flag. We talked about a possibility of getting right to 714. But if we did not proceed to get the breakout in this little wedge here, we would get a fall to about $4.98, $5. And this was the old support before we hit the 531 we talked about. Resistance, well, now this is Bitcoinami. We're going to break down ADA in a minute. I just wanted to go over it quickly because it's important. I've been spending some time on it. Excuse me 1 second. So what's happening is what I care about is the next 2 hours and 41 minutes. I don't care that we're trading down all the way to 480. I understand that's a low price. But Bitcoinami, Bitco, is the metaverse transactions through the Web3 layer. I want you to understand it's going to be a very, very, very big player in this in this asset, in this world, in the Bitcoin world for cryptos. And if you see here, the lower spike down was 464. We touched 50%. So 466 we touched. Very, very bullish, very, very bullish if it bounces off. I want you to understand, if you find yourself coming through on the Fibonacci level and the sequence comes up and you touch 50%, in a bull market, it is very, very, very bullish that this is your upward W. If you pay attention to what I am developing on a yellow line here, you'll see this is an upward W. So 100%. This is what they call an upward W. This is what some people want you to pay attention to. Some people get hired just for that. And if I tell you right now on this big 4-hourly chart, without any further ado looking at it, come on. 50% it hit. Now I wanted to finish my 4-hourly still at and above the 498 price. You understand? This is the confirmation I need to get as we're continuing to fall. So the bounce is next, Viral. Exactly. So if you look at the Fibonacci sequence on the 4-hourly, they change from hour to hour. I can go to the daily. I can go to the weekly. I can go to whatever you want, but we were doing the 4-hourly, so we have to break down to 4. The 4 is telling me that you have 1, 2, 3, the last 4-hour candles, getting a significant gain support at $5. 502, I gave you the check mark right here, Nike symbol status. Just do it, baby. I gave you that, right? That was the most likely scenario. Well, that is the most likely scenario. What we're getting. We're getting that bounce. We're getting that upper W back, and I'm consolidating. So now I wanted to explain something. A lot of people don't understand what the hell's going on right now. I'm going into Algorand. I'm selling Algorand at 170. I told you I did a little meme on it. I did it on Instagram. Nobody cared. Nobody seemed to care. I did a fun little drawing. It had a little Christmas. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. This is Algorand. We're back to the price, but we went to 170, and I showed everybody, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And I was joking around. Nobody cared. I'm serious. This sounds silly. And if you look on that, on Instagram, if you follow me, you'd know I went to 170. We were selling. That was what I was doing. I even explained it in one of the charts here. If you're not utilizing and seeing, and then what did I say here? I even confirmed it. Algo circled, Tesos, Bitcoinami, and Shiba Inu. I'm selling out here on Shiba. I'm going back into Bitcoinami and buying the 38.2 pullback. I'm dollar cost averaging in at the 541 and then all the way down to where it's been, 502. I have not bought lower than than 502. I'd be lying if I said I did. And then what's happening? Algo sold at 169. I got it out. Now it's at 150 something. You're not paying attention if you're not making SICKDOE in crypto. This is not financial advice. 512, I put an order in to sell at Tesos. I knew it was hitting. Let's all pay attention to see where all this is now. I sold at 512. I told you 512 on one of my charts. Maybe not. I'm lying. See, I caught myself. I'm not lying on purpose. I just didn't get around to it. Tesos, we only did one chart, I believe. 512. My order filled at 512. I even said it live on air or somewhere. I think I told the Wolves of Wall Street. I got excited, and it filled. So what I was doing was showing you a chart on Instagram. So follow me. It's really important. Definitely go to it. Pay attention. WallST.Pete. That's my Instagram account. Go there. We do charts all day long. I can't do 100 videos and show you how the chart has changed. Oh, it changed. Hurry up. Check this out. If I did that, I'd look like a fool doing 1,000 videos a day. So if you follow me on Instagram, it's a lot easier to check these charts out. I sold. Yes, I did. Do I want to buy back in? Right now is probably an excellent time to get back in. I'm not even breaking down Tesos. I don't know. I got my money. I made it, and I'm out of there. So what am I doing? I'm buying more Bitcoinami. I had 2,000 shares of Bitcoinami. Understand what I did. Had 2,000 shares of Bitcoinami. I sold my Bitcoinami at $6 and something change, right? We went all the way to $6.32. I told you I did not stress about it going higher when I sold. Sold 606, just about. You see there's resistance here. I'm waiting to buy back. I bought back in at 540, right? A little too soon. It's okay. Buy the dip, have a sip, keep buying more. Now, in 2 hours and 37 minutes, I will be finding out the confirmation if this red candle, will turn green and flip and come back and build support or resistance on this. I need to find out very shortly. If not, we're going to get a reverse, and then I don't know what's happening until I bounce off this 50% correctly, and then I could say, okay, we're getting a 50% correction, retracement, whatever you may want to call it. This is the Fibonacci sequence here. Sequence, Fibonacci. The golden pocket holds me on the 38.2. So now, who wants to do a coin? I'm waiting. I'm going to finish breaking this down. I'm going to go to Cardano. Who wants to do a coin? Tell me one coin, one token, one asset. Give me an option. What do you want to talk about? What is the token that gets you excited? What are you invested in? What do you want to talk about? You get one right now. So the first person to comment, we're on Cardano. We did Bitcoinami. So pay attention definitely to mention on what's going on. Tesos, we already just told you. So I'm not sure what that is. Vor.ngo. I know the NGO. Please give me the abbreviation of what I can find it on TradingView, and I'll see if I can break it down. But let's see here. So we're finding a little bit right here, right? Resistance flipping on December 7th. This is Cardano. Right at the 151. So if you notice, the 151 is a very important price. I just didn't put it here this morning. I even circled it here and told you it was a big support before our last big fall. Now, the 28th of November, this is Cardano, if anyone's interested. The last fall, as I say, we circled it one more time, try to let you know the inverted is here. What we're looking to get now is the shoulder. The shoulder will get me at 170. So Cardano, if we do perhaps get to this 170 and break through this 151 of support we're finally building, if you see the inverted head here on the 4-hourly, and I do love the 4-hourly, that's exactly what's happening, excuse my French. If you pay attention to this head, shoulder, inverted head, which would take us back to the upside if we were finished. Relative strength index, perhaps this, the SMA will help us, the simple moving average into this that they created with it. They updated the relative strength index chart. If I look to see the touch here, it would be 171. So yes, if I do get a breakout here, which I'm hoping to get on my RSI level, otherwise I'm going to see this keep falling. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm looking at my chart, and I do believe that we are developing support at that 150, 151. You can see it's happening 4-hourly. Get to the hourly, break it down a little more, and now you see we're actually spending on the hourly on TradingView 3 hours. So yeah, 3 hours on that. It's actually looking really good. If you pay attention now, breaking it down, less time frame, the 23rd, Christmas Eve, we're finding resistance. Now we're flipping, building support. If you see this little stupid line, it's not a real line, but it is following a trend line towards the upward trajectory. So that's 170 right about there. I do believe we're going to continue to climb, hit resistance. We'll see what happens there, but that could develop your shoulder. And if it did do that, well, then I expect the shoulder to come back up, and we're going to have a nice little pull up here, probably all the way to the 195. You see how we're going to flip new support and resistance. I'm pretty sure we'll find that. So if you see here, back all the way from the November 1st into the Halloween time frame, it looks like January or the end of December after it's over here, we're going to find Cardano creeping back up and perhaps maybe getting to the 195. I'd be excited. So let's see what's going on with that. I'm not really sure if that's the tracement we're going to follow through, but it looks like the trend is your friend, and it does look like we're going to be able to pull it off. So not able to pull it off yet. So let's see. But we're looking for that resistance here at the 171. Come back, make the W, and then you'll see from there what could really happen. Or perhaps we just break right through with all the bullish news on Cardano and what's been going on. I'm pretty excited about it. So please hit the like and subscribe. Algorand, if you see what we've been doing now, big moves. Like I said, pay attention. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is doing 1,000% healthy moves. People don't see it. I see it. If you do you see what I see? On the hourly, we've been continuously, and I say continuously, finding ranges, right? And if you look at this range, this is a nice range we've been in. Then we got the fall, definitely manipulation down, back up. See the sideways boring action, but what do we notice? This is a downward. Well, if you notice, we talk about trends are our friends. Well, I see something a little different there, and I see the green, and this is the naked eye. This is not technical analysis. This is using your brain, using your eyeballs. That's all I'm doing here. And it does help to use your eyeballs. Good morning, Hugh. What's going on? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. What we're looking at here is just common sense stuff. The trend has stopped. We got a little bit of a level here, a little support, and then manipulation down. It said, no, we're not coming up for Christmas. You thought. So what's happening here now is we are starting to gain some steam. We're starting to go up on the trend. Hopefully, the new trend will take us on this hourly, but that's all it is. That's the problem. It's an hourly. Look at the 4-hourly. All right. Now it's looking a little better. Look at the last few 4-hourly candles. You wouldn't be too impressed. But if you understand what I'm saying, this old support, this old resistance on Bitcoin right here is really impacting to the same level. So what we're getting is just a nice little tap on the hiney, like tap, tap. Here you go. Start your engines. I mean, really. So what are we going to look for? Well, we're looking for a gain of something in this realm. And I think that we're going to get this only because history repeats itself. And that's all that is technical analysis here. Now we're doing a little bit of technical analysis. Nothing ridiculous, right? We're just going back to Christmas Eve. So what did I get? Well, the last time I did that, it was the 52.3. So we might continue to get a little bit of a jerk chain here. It's called a dead cat bounce. It's called a fake, jump up here. But if it continues to create new higher lows, I'm okay with that. New higher low, what is that? That would be my new higher low. This would now be the low. And if we do get the green pull up on the candles, this is Bitcoin, if anyone was wondering. I do expect the 52. But what do we need? We've talked about this over and over and over. The 53.4 needs to be broken. What's up, Jackson? From what I read, the whales are trying to suppress until after December 31st when the futures expire. So, all right, so I'm going to get really big on this for 1 second. There's a lot of people that don't understand your bottom line, right? And Jackson brings up a wonderful point. If I was giving out gifts, Jackson would probably get one right now. I cannot do that, unfortunately. I'm poor. I'm rich in crypto, but not anywhere else. And I'm not selling my crypto. So what's going on right now is a lot of companies, a lot of institutions. It's the end of the year. They're checking out their balances. That's all they're doing. And what they're going to do is mitigate their losses on the year. And they're going to sit there and go, that a boy. We're going to have a great 2022, sir. And then we'll start with the real deal. So that's kind of what's happening. So if you don't understand, imagine how many institutions are sitting here waiting to get into crypto. So talk crypto to me. That bad boy on my right-hand shoulder, my right-hand man is Cardano behind me there. So understand why it's on my right shoulder. But a lot of institutions, I want you to understand that, are getting in 2022. That was the expectations. They're on the sideline drooling and salivating like hungry wolves, as we are already the wolves. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to the new higher higher lows that we continue to establish. It's very important. As long as we continue to do that and show that this downward slope and this trend is over, and now that you see the big picture, even on the 4-hourly from November 9th. If you told me Black Friday, November 9th was the last day, and that was the highest price in November, I would have sold everything I had at 68, 69,000. I would have been happy as hell, and we all would have done it. The whales did that. And you know who else did that? The poor people who just got in crypto. I'm going to go buy my son a couple things. I just got in a week or two ago. This is what happened, okay? People bought gifts, toys for their kids in December. Notice the month of December, the price of Bitcoin, please pay attention, down 10,000. It was hit so hard in that one little time frame. Why? Because people just thought it was okay. They're new. They just got into the crypto market. Don't you understand what happened to the altcoins? Well, some of these coins did not do as bad. And I'm trying to teach you Cardano. If you pay attention to what Cardano's done since this time frame, and what's the time frame? It's December 17th. Since December 17th, and we're going to end this video probably with this, so a lot of people are just going to jump off now. You're going to get a 31% on Cardano, okay? Understand that? And then if you look at the 17th, I'm not sure what you get, but from the 17th, and let's see, from the 17th on this candle, I'm going to keep it fair. It was from the 46. So remember, it's always less percentage gain. And where we're at now is a lot lower. But what we picked up, we're going to go to the high there. It was 11.5%. So, I mean, you're getting a little more gain on your Cardano, but you have to understand what's going to happen the rest of the year. You're going to be paying attention to coins like this. And you're knowing a lot of people are going to say, but what about this coin? What about that coin? You can get a bigger gain on this. It's doing the same pattern. I don't believe in the network as much. Shiba Inu may be a bad example. It's starting to actually do some things. It's doing the same thing. We're looking to create a shoulder here. Inverted head all the way in the bottom there. It's a big V coming down. You already see where the head and shoulder was created. There's a nice shoulder there for you. Inverted coming down. Starting getting ready to create a shoulder. I mean, let's be real here. If there's a lot of coins in here in this market that's a good buy. I mean, Bitcoinami continues to be an excellent buy. If you can get past all the crazy crayon color stuff I have here, it's nuts looking. But if you understand, I'm waiting for that 4-hourly candle, and we still have 2 hours and 27 minutes for Bitcoinami and Bitco to really establish what we're going to do. And if it does finish at the 466, it's not the end of the world. It's, you know when's the end of the world? Is when we start coming back down to here, and you hit the 61% Fibonacci sequence, and you're finishing 4-hour candles under there, and then you're looking at 398, and now your money that you made profits on, you didn't sell out when I told you nothing, and now you're sitting here like, what am I doing? I screwed up. So don't do that stuff. Always take profits. Understand why it's so important. How volatile can a stock, can a market, can an asset really be? Well, this is it right here. And on the Jokers, I wanted to talk about what the Motley Crew, if you were here to watch that Cardano, on the bottom it said there was 10 stocks that you could buy, and Cardano wasn't on the list for 2022. They're a bunch of jokers. They didn't want you to get involved. That's what I was getting at. It's so aggravating. But do pay attention. I do see a cup and handle forming on Cardano as we're getting ready to go. If you're new to the channel and you don't know who the heck I am, I do see this happening as well as Algo. I wondered if that finished a cup and handle formation on the 4-hourly. Yes, it is. Holy shenanigans. Pretty excited. I said that there was one coming here. We're going to get this cup and handle. We actually did get it. If you see it, holy cow, it did happen. So this was going to happen to Cardano as well. I'll paint it yellow so you can see what I mean. Right there, it was a cup. It did happen. If you look, it came all the way down. Holy cow, to 157, where we're back again. Funny, right? Support, flip, resistance here this time. All the way back up. We sold 171. I sold all of it because I didn't have a whole lot, but I made more money. And then I took my more money. It sounds really ignorant. And then I bought more Bitcoinami. So what's happening is I'm losing money right now, but my total shares, I gained 500 shares. And that's what I was trying to get at for the last 20 minutes, I feel like. I had 2,000 shares of Bitcoinami. I sold some, bought Algo. I bought it at 159, 150 something. It went up. I did the same thing with Tessos, 487. It went up all the way to the 512. I filled my order. I was excited, didn't even realize. And then I bought more Bitcoinami on this dip. Now instead of 2,000, I have 2,500 shares of Bitcoinami. And my money's falling and I'm smiling like the Grinch. It doesn't make any sense. What you need to start doing is accumulating more shares. I have one platform that I just have Bitcoinami on. That's it. One platform, no other stuff. I have a million platforms. I'm diverse in with other things. I have hodl platforms. I have daily trade platforms. You need to start getting involved that way. Now, what I expect is a cup and handle formation coming as we're about to leave soon. I just wanted to talk about this. It's really important. This is Bitcoinami and this is Cardano. They're all doing similar things. Now, understand, I do believe this is coming. If this happens, it's going to test your patience. $6 again will be the point where you need to sell again. If you don't do it, well, you're going to get aggravated because now 531 is going to hit. You're going to wish you were there this time. It's going to do it again. It's going to play with your heart, but it's going to be the new higher low price, as the new higher low price is going to be somewhere in that 38.2 pullback. So that new higher low, as you see, right, lower high, excuse me. A lower high is when it becomes lower, and that's your high. It's not good. You need higher lows to continue. It's a higher low than the last low. See this right here? Higher low. That's your low. Well, this low is higher than your last low. So pay attention to that. 5:30, that will start happening. You're going to pay attention and see how that flips. That's exciting. I can't wait for it to happen. The cup and handle is going to flow through just like Algorand did. And now perhaps we're either going to find this double M pattern on Algo and we're going to proceed to come down, or it's going to show you an upward W you never did see in your life. I don't currently see one on the 4-hourly, and I sure hells don't see one on the hourly right now, so we're going to have to pay attention to see what this thing is doing. Building support currently at the 155, 156 time frame where we had a big resistance here if you see it from December 12th. So we broke down a couple coins. This is what we do every day. We take a coin from the audience if we can once in a while. We try our best. Gentleman who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange, and this is where I am at. There it is, Wall Street Pete, worked on the New York Mercantile Exchange. It was a pretty cool card. I hold it every day. It's not even a card. It's a thick badge to get in. They used to do things and play jokes. It's got U.S. postage forever. You'll never be able to do that. New York. It's amazing. It's now the Van Gogh Museum. It's horrible for me. I would like to go to the building and see it again. But everyone, pay attention, definitely to mention, this is not a registered financial advisor. Just a gentleman who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. Just a big-hearted guy, wants to help you out and let you know. Pay attention to the crypto market. It's very important. It's very volatile. We're down 4%. Cardano right now is doing something a little different, up 19, holding a couple bucks here of the $1.50. Very strong. Even XRP fell down here. I mean, nobody can get a break here. It's manipulation. Just pay attention to what's happening. It's still going up. It's not going up how you would like it, but it's still going up. Wall Street Pete. SICKDOE in crypto. So if you want to learn how to make SICKDOE in crypto, you hit the like, you hit the subscribe. We're hopefully going on a ride, right? And we're going soon. Take care.